Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. I have Madden NFL 2002 in the PS2 tonight. This has been requested a few times by Adam. I think he wants to see those Vikings, but we'll see who shows up and you can choose the matchup. I got one game in me here tonight. Played some Madden 2003 yesterday. So far, there are some differences that I noticed right off the bat as far as presentation. This one looks closer text graphic wise to Madden 2001. Also, I don't think this has quite the robust soundtrack as Madden 2003 does. I think this version has its own music made for it. EA Sports was doing that for a while. Drew says Bills at Browns. Oof, that sounds like an ugly matchup. We'll see what else is out there, but I got it noted. All Madden. Let's play all pro. We don't need to save it, but stayed. Sorry, says Drew. Go hard or go home. It's the holidays. I just want to look at the rosters real quick. I do like the way they made the menu screens back in these days. Cool, easy list. Easy to navigate. Look at Urlacher. Best player. So I just want to see who the fastest QBs are in here. You got Vic as a rookie. 89 speed. They actually made him slower, believe it or not. In Madden 2003, he's an 88, I believe. But nothing surprising here. You got Slash, Cordell Stewart, even Flutie got some speed. Rich Gannon, Aaron Brooks, Steve McNair on the Raiders. That didn't go too well for him. Culpepper. Okay, Culpepper obviously on the cover with his big breakout year. Sean says, love 2002. Glad you're playing it. What's up, James Bond? Yeah, you got to bust in these old ones. These games are still great. I would say, yeah, I mean, I think anyone, even, the young gamers can appreciate the graphics in this era. I mean, obviously it's not as detailed, but I think it's smooth enough where anyone could play them. The new Madden is trash. Yeah, that's what I hear. I played last year's. I thought it was all right. So let's see. Adam wants Moss and Carter with the Vikings. I think I'd rather use the Vikes. So who do you want to see the Vikings go up against? I used the Vikings yesterday. I think they're actually better in this game. Let's change that helmet. The Eagles, that would be a good matchup. McNabb. Who's the best corner in this game? I think I did do a breakdown of Madden 2002 on the channel. As far as just, who the best corner is, stuff like that. Best QBs. I think the Eagles do have actually a stacked cornerbacks secondary. It's Charles Woodson, Sam Madison, Champ Bailey, Sean Springs, Samari Roll, Chris McAllister. See, yeah, they got Troy Vincent. He's pretty good. Champ Bailey. Yeah, but Champ Bailey, I mean, the Redskins, well, they might be good on paper in this game. Oh, yeah, Dawkins will be back there ball hawking it. I think we go with that. That seems like a fair matchup. The Vikings versus the Eagles. The other upgrade, you have Al Michaels in 2003 as an announcer versus Pat Summerall. I mean, Pat Summerall was not... can't say he was the best announcer. He did the job, but Al Michaels, in my opinion, is a much better, more colorful announcer than Pat Summerall. Pat Summerall is probably one of the most mundane voices to ever be broadcasting a football game. The Eagles, can you change their jerseys here? Nope. Madden 20 is the most hated video game of all time. Was he really a raging alcoholic? I don't know about that. It could be. I didn't really follow his life. Here we go. So on the right side, I picked a lighter card from the Illuminati card game. It's Saturday morning cartoons, and it just says buy, and it says consume. I thought it was an interesting card because a lot of the people that grew up playing these games also had Saturday morning cartoons on network television. And one of the interesting things about that is there's a channel on regular TV now called Cubo, I think. And every once in a while we'll put it on for my daughter. That channel has commercials for toys. And what my daughter started doing, like every single commercial, she's like, can I have that? Can I have that? But then PBS doesn't show any commercials, so she's never asking for the things that she's seen because they're not showing toy commercials. But that was a big part of the Saturday morning cartoons, to actually sell all the toys of the cartoons that they're showing. Yes, James, I did have to admit that. I mean, those are two of the guys, Ron Paul, Alex Jones, that got me thinking. But yeah, they were controlled opposition the whole time. But it was when those two were together, it was hard to see through that, because I would say Ron Paul specifically is so consistent, and he never stops talking about liberty and calling out the government, but he only goes so far. But once those two were broke apart, I mean, Alex Jones is easily exposed for being not only a lunatic, but the controlled opposition he is. This is why Ron Paul has no problem being on TV or having his Liberty Report up on YouTube the whole time. He does speak a lot of truth, but it only goes so far. It's definitely a deep one. It's definitely a deep rabbit holes. Pat Summerall missed a few games for CBS late in the 1990 season due to his alcoholism. Wow. I mean, he had such a cush job. But, you know, drug problems come in all shapes and sizes, all ages and ethnicities. I don't know about D Slime talks about that. Oh, Todd Pinkston. You ever taken the black pill in regards to looks determining everything in life? No black pill. I definitely keep a high spirit and good optimism. Maybe not the beginning of this this COVID-19 launch, but I'm starting to feel like things for me are headed in a better direction. Do I find Hispanic chicks hot? It doesn't need to be a Hispanic chick, but yes, there are some good-looking ones. I've seen good-looking people, women of all ages, vomiting on a plane. But so talking about Saturday morning cartoons, which were the ones that you guys remember the most or liked watching the most? I do remember there being like 2 versions of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was the one on UPN, which was channel 50 in Chicago, that would play on the weekday after school, but then there was a different version of it on CBS that had like different characters and stuff as the villains. Check out Face and MLS on YouTube. Watch What Attracts Women. Alright, I'll try to check that out. Yeah, he was a big Sonic cartoon fan. I think there was also 2 versions of Sonic. There was like a Saturday morning cartoon one, and then there was one in the afternoons. They were really going at kids as far as the marketing. They had the cartoons Saturday mornings when you woke up, and then all afternoon until like the 5-6 o'clock news. All right, let's get this going. Disney's One Saturday Morning, followed by WCW Worldwide at 11 a.m. Yes, I watched definitely some Disney's One Saturday Morning. And since I didn't have cable, I do remember more WCW being on regular TV than WWF. Mortal Kombat cartoon show. I don't remember that one. Oh, Jake Reed. Where is Chris Carter even on the team? Like, what is going on? Let me take a look at the depth chart. He wasn't on the team yesterday. He's not there. I got to throw to Moss. 99 speed, 98 overall. Got Bennett. We have 2 different shotguns here. WCW started catching up a little bit. I think when they... What am I doing? Oh, that's the other thing I remember about this game is they don't run the routes as crisp. I'm going to have to punt. That was a sloppy first drive. Yeah. Like, I went for the out, and in 2003, they'll make sure they run it, but oh, that was a bad punt. Oh, not too bad. The trouble with Madden 2001 and 2002 is the route running is not that crisp. Oh yeah, Power Rangers. Yeah, mine was the Green Ranger. Naturally, his name's Tommy. My name's Tom. And then they had that knockoff, the VR Troopers. There's always got to be a knockoff, you know. Pokemon had Digimon. Power Rangers had VR Troopers. The Ninja Turtles had what? Battletoads and I think some other ones. Yeah, I think WCW was killing it for a while. See, that was just bad route running. It surely didn't, John. This is PS2, Walter. Good to have you in here. PlayStation 2. I once got into an argument with my friend Darren. He got so mad because I said the PS2 on launch date was $300 and he said it was $400. And we were arguing back and forth, so I called up either GameStop or Game Crazy just to get verification, because this was like, you know, I think that we had internet, but I just wanted to call real quick just to prove them wrong. And they said $300, verified what I said, and then he just sucker punched me in the face. He was so mad about it. So then I had to kick him out of the house. I threw his shoes at him to get the heck out of here. Tom and Jerry, yeah, that's a good one. Not really any talking, just all the action on the screen. Something was a little off with Darren that day. Oh, you like the VR Troopers? Yeah, I never got into that. I was like, this isn't right. Oh, come on. Well, was that even... I'm not even going to challenge. I know how it goes in this game. Only the computer can win challenges. I tried a challenge yesterday and was denied. What's up, Justin? My night's going pretty good. Been really enjoying the football games on PS2. Nab's going down. Yeah, you know Brian Dawkins is scooping that up. How's your night going? Batman animated, I never watched that one. Yeah, after the first like 2 seasons of Power Rangers, they just changed it up way too much. I mean, they were getting that show from Japan, and that's just the way they did it. But it was just too many changes for me. Can't really keep up. You know, I remember the White Ranger, but that's about it. Oh, come on. Cinematics. There were some bad cartoons too. Trying to think which ones I did. You know, I never really got into X-Men stuff. Something about the Marvel just didn't really... If that one's even Marvel, but... just never really was attracted to it. Yeah, the Saturday morning cartoons. I got the card up there on the right side. Obviously used to make kids bug their parents to go to the store and buy them toys. But it was so aggressive when I was growing up. Afternoon cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons. And like, that's just a thing of the past now. If you don't have cable for Cartoon Network. Bruce Staley's in there. Spider-Man show. Yeah, I don't know if that was a cable one. Like, you know what it was? Is like the X-Men and Spider-Man and stuff. They were on like later on Saturday mornings, and by that time, I was already playing outside with my friends. That's really what it was. I didn't stay in like past 10 o'clock to watch those shows. Like, my parents were like, okay, at 10 a.m., you can leave the house and go ring other people's doorbells, but you got to wait till 10, because otherwise they're like, it's too early. So I just watch whatever the earliest cartoons were. Oh, if I had a faster Returner, he was gone.
First and 10.
Yeah, well, it seems like I just have these random fumbles.
The Vikings down by 1 touchdown. Culpepper drops back to throw.
Oh, come on. Randy Moss is playing terrible.
Huge hit there, John. Let's check it out on replay.
Jade, I'm going deep to him.
You see, he's always in position.
There's no way they could guard him.
Pay a big price whenever their paths cross.
They'll go from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. With the
I'll burn him.
Moss.
Wow, I'm impressed.
He drops it.
Culpepper having a horrible game.
Have to catch those balls.
Passing situation here.
I met my friend Darren coming down the alley to play basketball. We had a college basketball. Oh my God. How is Moss not outrunning him? Like he's just lollygagging. This is bad start. Yeah, Adam, I don't know. Chris Carter is not on the Vikings in this game.
First and 10.
So I don't know what happened with that connection you were looking for.
McNabb back to pass. Pass is right.
Wow.
87 dropped it. Number 28 gets a hand on it.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
Bring a corner
Ball on
blitz.
the 29-yard line.
Bring it in hot.
McNabb gets set. Man in motion.
Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, all these ones on the PS2. I stopped playing after 2006, really, but I think I bought up till 07. A lot of people like 06 a lot for all the features and everything. And I bring this up every time, but I didn't play it much because of the QB Vision forced online. This one, of course, was not online. James Thrash, we're getting torn up by. I could tell you too, like the reaction from players is much crisper in 2003 versus this version. It seems like it's still the guys are moving just a little slow. I haven't had any beer in the house in a while.
Under the center. Looking to throw it. Out over to the left.
It's not a catch.
Thrash hauls in the catch. Out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many
Sam
things.
Adams, Winter
Where the
Ale.
first down marker is.
What's up, Eli the Wolf?
Defenders are. And where the sideline is, you stretch out to make that catch.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Oh, I got field goal block. This is not good.
He tucks it away.
Oh, come on.
Looking for room. Number 28 pulls him down at the 2.
When you got a running game that's working this well, I wouldn't even attempt to pass.
Yeah, he kind of like the animation. He just rubbed off the guy that should have tackled him.
Everybody up on the line. Lewis goes in motion.
Almost happened again.
Runs up the middle.
Looks like they're going to go for the field goal. Big stop.
In there.
Pat said he would love to see Madden 06 sometime.
That type of defense can be the difference between a win and a loss.
The kick is up. The kick is up. And it's good. The Eagles made it a 2-score game.
They might be doing something in the booth. I wonder what Madden was doing in all those cross-country bus tours. Must be nice just to go around the country in this big bus commentating on football games.
The Vikings take over on the 20.
Let's go 4 wide. I think more often than not, if you do throw bombs, you will be rewarded sooner or later.
Culpepper sets up. Quick drop. Out over to the left.
Oh, Moss with the second drop.
Couldn't hang
He has a drop.
There's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those.
He has a fumble.
2nd and 10.
Maniac Murph. He's something else, that guy.
It's a blitz. Throws right.
2 drops in a row. Like, this isn't even Culpepper's fault.
And he might find himself riding the bench.
So we're in a passing
I don't know if it's because it's raining or what, but this is a pitiful outing.
Culpepper sets up. He's looking to throw.
Oh, no. I couldn't get outside.
Reaches the quarterback. Hauls him down. Hugh Douglas is a great pass rusher.
Yeah, this guy's a sacking machine.
Bad first half.
Better watch out when he's on the field.
The Vikings will punt it here.
Pat says Madden gave more than NFL than anyone. Won a Super Bowl, Hall of Fame commentator, perfected a video game football.
Bearing down on him there.
He did the
Yeah, this is about when it was at the top of its game. I wouldn't say that what was on N64 and PlayStation was that great, but I've heard stories about how
Nab sets up.
when EA Sports wanted, or Electronics Arts at the time, oh, there we go, wanted to use his likeness in the game, that he's like, no, you got to make this like football or else I'm not putting my name on it. So then they had to figure out how to get it 11 on 11.
Ball on their own 48.
The broadcast felt more like real presentation, like on TV. Old school kick meter. And Deuce Staley tearing it up.
To 42.
At least I did one thing good, but right back with big first down. Man, and a few slags on the bus.
Griffith with the takedown at the 42.
Little 3 wide. Oh, didn't get to pick the play. Oh, and this one, this is before you can toggle what defensive play you have. So I can't look at it like you can in 2003. So 2003 had quite a few improvements over this one. I always like to say 2003 is like the best version before it got more advanced, because once you got to 2004 you could do the playmaker, and there was just some more controls that you can do to edit pre-snap. It's like, if you know that playmaker in Madden 2004, that's a huge advantage.
We'll see what they do.
What's up, Metal Face?
Here.
Timeout called by Philadelphia. 2 timeouts remaining.
This is rough. Eagles are a lot to handle. 2K2. Yeah, I just played 2K1 on Thanksgiving versus my brother. That one's good. 2K is a little bit raw. They're just killing me.
This guy's a new breed of quarterback. He's a great passer with running back skill.
MVP Baseball 05.
Second and inches.
It's tough to get, for me to get into baseball games unless they're really quick play, like RBI Baseball or Baseball Stars, the Ken Griffey Jr.
Careful with throws like that. There's a good chance.
Oh, Deontay's calling the game over already. No confidence.
Third and under a yard. Number 87 goes in motion.
This run game is just killing me. It's on All Pro. Basically, the tale of the story for me so far is Moss had a fumble. My receivers are dropping it, and I had some 3 and outs.
A big play like that calls for a replay.
But yeah, they're definitely taking it to me. Well, in the second game I played yesterday, Packers Falcons, I was down 17-0. Came back, scored 2 touchdowns, made it a game. All right, I gotta get smarter here. I'm not having these slow guys do the kickoff returns. 84 speed. Get the heck out of here. Let's go. Use a cheap touchdown.
Back to the field.
Take the timeout. 2 timeouts remaining.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, Phillies, they're tough. Especially with McNabb and his scrambling action. Couldn't bust it outside.
The Vikings take over on the 20.
Oh, you're going for it, huh? Getting Madden 21.
First and 10.
Go ahead, Rolando.
Culpepper with 4 wide receivers. Back to pass. With the pass.
He was double covered.
Overthrown. He's got to be careful with throws like that. There's a good chance of hurting his receiver or throwing a pick.
I'm not really playing with good rhythm at all.
Culpepper sets up. Steps back.
Single coverage. Oh my goodness.
He just dropped that pass.
That's his 3rd drop. QB sneak offense. I tried to get out once, but you know the other problem is the Eagles have this a good D line. I think they got Hugh Douglas, who's really fast.
Culpepper had to make that play on his own right there.
Yeah, he just tucked the ball under his arm and ran. I'll tell you, he'll lower his shoulder and hit somebody too.
First and 10.
I like Madden 03. I think it's the best if you're just trying to jump back into it and you don't know the advanced controls. That's what I think it's the best at. Oh no.
He goes down. Corey Simon got to the quarterback on that play.
That's what it is.
Heck
This
of a play.
this D line
Quarterback's gonna remember that hit.
I think is stacked on the Eagles, which means I'm not going to get many QB yards. Wow, he sucks.
That's the end of the second quarter.
All right.
Philadelphia 17, Minnesota 0.
ESPN 2K5, I gave it a chance last year, really played through a whole season with the Bears. It really is an excellent game.
We're ready to start the second.
Presentation keeps you hooked with their in-between ESPN skits. I only have hits 2002. I never got 2003.
Number 2 gets it off.
Felt it was too similar. I don't like when Midway started putting years on their games. I like when they would just focus it on them being an arcade game and come out with them every so often. Favorite football game, Dreamcast on?
Culpepper to throw it. With the throw. Moore with the reception.
It's a good question.
Leslie
It's
Visser
not
with
this
the
one, I could tell you that.
Pat, I spoke to Coach Green and
I think I put the most time into Madden 2003. I do enjoy the NCAA series. Oh, a drop.
right through his hands there.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop pass.
This team
Ball on their
is like all Culpepper and Moss. ESPN 2K5 is up there, but I didn't play it a ton when it came out. This is frustrating. I'm going for it. Oh, and they're in goal line.
Changing the play now. Culpepper gets set. Looks like he's calling an audible. Directing traffic down there.
Reed should be open, right? In theory. We'll see.
Quick drop. He scrambles out of the pocket.
Hey, he didn't fumble. That's good.
Down at the 32. What makes Dante Culpepper so dangerous, John?
This guy could turn out.
Yeah, we played 2K1 on the Dreamcast, I think, 2 Thanksgivings in a row, maybe. That's a go-to. Throw the bomb. Yes. NCAA 2015-06. Yeah, I'm going for the old Maddens.
Culpepper steps back. And is left.
I tried to do it myself. It didn't go too well.
But he gets it away.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
I mean, Moss really needs to come through on one of these. Good gamble. I need to score on a drive here.
Fifth play of this drive. Quick drop. He scrambles.
Why is he going so slow? 2K1's your favorite? It is a good one. I don't know. I would say I've played. That was a big play.
Randy Moss puts up great numbers, right, John?
I know he's got a lot of talent. He creates a ton of
I've played this in 2K1 recently. I have to say I do think 2K1 is better than this. Just the way the players move and everything.
Back to throw. He
Oh,
scrambles
crap,
out of
I
the
screwed
pocket.
myself over here.
Culpepper out over to the right. Reed with the reception.
There we go. Now we're moving.
Release on that pass.
That quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
I don't listen to Drake's music. I don't even know what it sounds like, really.
Rolling left with the throw. Jensen with the takedown at the 11. How did Dante
What
get
happened
so
to
good
Moss?
so soon?
Well, he got to watch from the sidelines as a rookie, and that gave him experience.
Is he injured?
Out and-
Or did I screw up like... Moss not being on theirs is not making me too thrilled.
Now you're getting close. Run this play and get it even closer.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, it does feel like football.
Culpepper under the center. With
Get out there. Get in. There we go. Some hope.
Minnesota.
He might have got tired. I don't know.
Right for the end zone.
He just kept his legs
I
straight
hope
and moving on that
I
one.
just didn't like change the receiver formation with a random button. Yeah, 2K. I mean, Dreamcast, they really came out of the gate swinging with NFL 2K. They did Sonic Adventure. I think House of the Dead 2, Crazy Taxi, all like in the first year. There's some good games. NBA 2K. World Series looked incredible, although the game sucked. Oh, come on, catch it.
The return team is happy about that kickoff.
3 football games for the rest of my life.
Field position.
Well, you know, one would be Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES for sure. I would say probably Blitz 2000 would be in there. And then it would probably be a simulation game on the PS2, Xbox, which I would... Man. Just because I played more Madden, it would probably be Madden 2003, although it'd be close with ESPN NFL 2K5 because that game's great.
To cover the hole.
Standalones like shift the linebackers. There we go.
McNabb to throw it.
Can't have this. Yeah, keep going backwards.
Robbins tracks down the ball carrier behind the line. He had a nice quick
Yeah,
release
Blitz
on that
2000
And when you talk
on the
about
Dreamcast
precision
is pretty
passing,
arcade
that's what you
perfect.
mean.
ball on their own 41. McNabb.
Oh, come on. We're getting toasted by James Thrash. What the? This is what I hate about playing the Eagles. Like, the receivers aren't good, but they're killing me. Like, they're just, like, average. And it's before they had quarter defense, too. Could really manipulate that to the advantage.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
I don't need them running all over me either.
McNabb with the throw.
All one-handers in Madden.
It looked like a simple catch, but he dropped it.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
Power Stone. I never really played that. I've heard great things about it. But yeah, it was pretty incredible, and launched with the modem for online play.
Ball on the 36-yard
That DVD player was too expensive at the time. People loved it. Yeah, I think it was all DVD player. I don't think it was about the games. People love the games. It's just they held off. It was like, oh, I'm just going to get this PS2.
Minnesota Vikings.
A year later, it'll come with a DVD player because those are running for $200, $300 by themselves.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
It would be nice if I could make a stop.
Fifth play of this drive. Man in motion.
T.O. and Moss. Yeah, T.O. on the Eagles. There we go. I think we're...
Number 2 out to try the field goal.
Oh, they're going for a field goal? This is a long one, but it's the computer on All Pro, so probably nail it.
The kick is up.
Yep,
The kick is up. And it's
it's all right. Still 2 scores. Got to score quicker. I don't know, but I just like playing this. I think it's good.
he gets it off.
But man, 2003 feels a lot better. The announcing better is better. The music is better.
Like that in a long time, John.
Nope, you don't see that happen
That
very
one you
often,
could play online. Like
even
it's
to
just,
someone in the crowd.
it's a much more polished game. I'm trying to get this stupid light out of the stream camera.
Culpepper from the shotgun. He's looking to throw with the pass.
Oh wow, he's cheating off his receiver.
Target. Culpepper throws a bullet, but it falls incomplete.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more time.
Yeah, Madden 06 was mentioned earlier. I don't think I got time to be messing around here. Time to go deep. No safety help. Oh my God. How can he drop this many?
Delivered the ball right to him.
He's 99 overall.
To do in the huddle.
Ball on their own 20.
Yeah, the vision cone, that's why I didn't like it either. 05 didn't have that crap. Just,
What do you know about Corey Simon?
He's one of the most
well, we're just going to have to go out on a limb here.
mobile, quick, light on his feet, and he's a
Moss or nothing.
Ball on their own 13.
He's had a pretty bad game. So do I.
Steps back.
The Eagles' defense is just too much. I think that's part of it too. Is that
And here you just give the ball back, so now everyone says, well, you made the wrong decision.
they have good corners and good safeties and a good pass rush. Yeah, this light is just really messing up now. That's a little better.
They better keep an eye on the play clock. Martin tucks it away. McDaniel stops him at the 11. Not much to the middle.
I know, it's forced on in 06. That's why I hated that version.
And there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's a Blitz NBA Showtime combo arcade.
8 to go. Number 87.
I bought that right about before people were getting into buying these more frequently. Way before the arcade one-ups.
Teams are putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
Oh, now they're wasting clock. I wouldn't say I play it a lot. I do turn it on frequently. Sometimes I play with my daughter like a couple quarters of Showtime. Someone comes over, they usually want to play for a little bit. We had an NBA Showtime tournament here on November 1st where we did Showtime and then we streamed the Dreamcast version. I would like to have a Blitz 2000 tournament soon. Just have to find the right time to do it. Yeah, Super Bowl 50. The Broncos took care of business. Won some money on that one. And bet on Bovada.
Number 2 gets it off.
Bet on the Broncos the whole way through. Bet on the storyline.
They'll start to drive from the 28. Ball on their own 28.
Eagles been a lot to handle for me so far. Oh, these guys come in too fast.
Simon always seems to make the tough tackle.
Yeah, he really
This
has
is
to know
this is
how
a
to get
bad
the ball
performance.
and making a play.
Culpepper to throw. Out over to the left. Moss was the intended receiver. He didn't get it.
The other receivers,
Gotta be careful with throws like that.
besides
There's a chance of
Moss,
hurting his receiver or throwing a
they're
pick.
not rated that good, but they've been catching the ball better than him.
Can't convert third down.
The running backs letting them in. Jake Reed.
Reed with the reception. They didn't get past the marker.
You know, that's one play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does the receiver not realize where they need to be?
Yeah, the old line. Oh, it's a screenplay. Oh, you're saying I'm running a screenplay? Now here I got the extra running back blocking, so we'll see. Adam says NFL Street Volume 2. What the?
Moss was the intended receiver.
I can't.
Why would the team go for it there, John?
I can't get down with Madden 2002 like 2003. Just playing like NCAA 2003, that season with Notre Dame, and playing Madden 2003 yesterday, a couple games. They got it down. That's when they really got it down.
Running consistently will always have the defense wondering what your next play call is going to be.
I don't know why Moss is just wildly jumping for the ball instead of running towards it. Is 02 trash? Yeah, that one I don't have, so I must have had the same thoughts on it then. I don't know if I want to prolong this game any longer. I guess I'll call one timeout, see what happens.
They're showing a real commitment to the running game out there.
Bring the safety blitz.
Keep pounding in there again and again.
Yeah, 03 is polished. That's where I would recommend starting on the football games for EA Sports. Although it was incredible to play Madden 2001 and just how good it looked
Lineman just failed to open up any
on launch day.
or give him room to work with.
Timeout called by the defense. One timeout.
4th and 2, kick a field goal.
Number 2 lines up for the field goal.
I don't know if the rain helped. Made the guys drop the ball more.
The try is good.
Yeah, Adam says play Madden 03. Well, it's good to get this one out again and give it a shot.
He gets it off.
Moss can't break the tackle.
From the 19.
Route running, just not up to snuff.
Culpepper with 3 wide receivers.
Madden, like, what was impressive to me about, oh, now he wants to catch one.
What makes Randy Moss so good?
He's got it all.
Finally, in the 4th quarter, he jumps over someone.
Nobody can stop this guy.
It just was how it looked. Like the player models on Madden compared to 2K, I mean, they're like perfect in Madden. I know 2K was a little bit better on the animations and the player faces, but if you're just looking at the base model of what the football player looks like, I think it's pretty near perfect. Oh no. He's throwing the post route.
Vincent made a great play and broke up that pass.
An interception would have been nice, but a great play either way.
Madden with the Buccaneers. Oh yeah, Sean King, he's not that fast in that game. He is a little scrambling. Oh God.
Culpepper passes left.
I mean, I know Moss is getting hit, but he's the best receiver in the game. Like, they're excusable drops, but not for Moss. Well, James Bond was not impressed. I was, but
With the pass. And he's got his man. Touchdown Vikings.
and a garbage time touchdown.
Delivered the ball right on time for that.
All for the fantasy players
Room and showed
out
good
there.
body control to maintain control of that one.
It's up. The point
I think I would have more fun playing this one with
find themselves far behind the other team.
rookie Mike Vick,
They can pretty much
also going against a team that doesn't have a stout defense. Thank you, Deontay. You're right about that. It was pretty bad.
He gets it off.
I do think the game did not help me out whatsoever with the way Moss played up until this last drive.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Philadelphia 26.
The route running is just not crisp enough to really throw, timed slants. You saw some of those times where Moss is just jumping, not completing his route. Some of the out routes, they don't even go. They just throw a straight streak. It's Courtside 2002. Yeah, I've played that on the channel before. I mean, I was just straight chucking with Culpepper And, man, 31% completion. And he's on the cover of the game. Xavier said he's played Madden 2002 before. It's not bad. It doesn't... 2K1, NFL 2K1's better. Definitely 2K2. But Madden 2003 is really good. I don't know. I like that one better than any of the NFL 2Ks. Personally. But the gameplay of these first two Maddens, not quite there yet. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Just thought I'd get on, play one game of Madden. This was requested. And Chris Carter wasn't on the team. It's alright, Adam. It was all about Moss. And it was all about Moss not playing well. That's why I lost. ESPN NFL 2K4. Yes. But wasn't it called ESPN Primetime or something that year? Or just ESPN Football? I think that was what it was called. Something like that. No D-Men Tap this weekend. Haven't been there in a while. Man 05 was good. Yeah, it was. It had I think the first one with the hit stick. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.